Like, I tell you, I'm tired of coming in the locker room losing.
Some teams just can't help themselves. They get on the list every week, just like I can't avoid being stressed out watching the Eagles' offense in 2025. But we got some familiar faces on the dumpster fire awards of the week. But we got some new faces as well, starting off with the noodle arm play of the week. We're going to give it to none other than 2024 MVP Josh Allen, who, right there, gets the quarterback, gets the ball, drops back to throw in the shotgun, in his own end zone, gets tackled while he's trying to run, and goes, ugh! It just tosses a prayer out there to the opposite team who intercepts it. And unfortunately, it looks something like my sister used to throw back when we were kids. I mean, she would just go, and that's how she would throw the football. I mean, I have no problem with girls playing sports at all. I'm not a sexist. I'm not Al Bundy.
I now call to order this meeting of No Man, National Organization of Men Against Amazonian Masterhood.
But it did look reminiscent of that, and I'm calling it out. But a new face also for getting my notes. The bonehead play of the week. And that's going to go to none other than Dan Campbell, who was 0 for 5 on 4th down. It's almost like Dan Campbell is running his offense backwards. For the first 3 quarters, he was going for it on 4th down. 0 for 5, but with 6 minutes left in the game, you're down by 10. You decide to punt the ball. I mean, that's backwards offense. That's backwards. You're supposed to punt the ball in the first 3 quarters. And in the 4th quarter, when you're down by 10, you go for it. But it is what it is. Dan Campbell's going to do what he's going to do, and he's going to cost his team games, and he's going to win some games with that mentality. You get what you get, like Mike Ditka. But next up, the Carson Wentz Award. Now, this one was hard to find because no one endured the pain that Carson Wentz went through against the Los Angeles Chargers. But the closest I could get was Justin Herbert, who had 81 yards on 10 for 18 passing. He was harassed all day like he stole someone's girlfriend. 12 pressures, only 2 sacks though, but he was under duress, and the Chargers lost the game to the Jacksonville Jaguars, and that's even worse than the 12 pressures. But moving on, the Old Man River Award.
Hey, Old Man River, zip it or I'll break your hip.
I'd like to see you try it.
The Old Man River Award does not go to a quarterback this week, not a receiver, not to a coach like Pete Carroll. He's never going to get it because his team sucks. Not to me at age 34 trying to succeed on social media. But to an offensive lineman who was born in 1988, Trent Williams, an 88 pass blocking grade on 30 snaps, and the 49ers won that game against the Cardinals, although Jacoby Brissett, shout out to him, set a passing yards record. It's just the Cardinals, you know. But Trent Williams, Old Man River Award, losing tacklers of the week, and we should just rename this thing the Cincinnati Bengals Award, because every week, except for their bye, they seem to do something even more dreadful than the last time they're on this list. Kenneth Gainwell gets a pass from Aaron Rodgers, tries to run into the end zone, and then here comes Oren Burks, who tries to hug him from the top, but gets shook off by Gainwell, and he just walks in for a touchdown. I don't think these players on the Bengals went to high school Pop Warner football because they have no tackling fundamentals. They ain't got it. It's time to fire the defensive coordinator, the offensive coordinator. It's time to move that team from Cincinnati because obviously it's cursed. Maybe. But speaking of cursed players, the cursed player of the week, can somebody in the Seattle area, I'm talking to my fellow Catholic brethren and sisters, send an exorcist to Lumen Field because Sam Darnold with 4 interceptions was seeing ghosts again. And for my fellow Catholic brethren and sisters, offer your suffering for Sam Darnold because he needs it most right now. In nomine et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. Amen. But, moving on, I tried my best. The best and for the best bad team for 3 quarters. Now, I didn't say that it had to be 3 consecutive quarters. It could be the first quarter they're good, and the rest they're bad. The second quarter they're good, and the rest are bad. Okay, moving on. But for 3 quarters, the Bears were on top. And then all of a sudden, you got Dr. Jekyll and Mr. 9 out there.
You know, that, I call him 9. 9 comes out.
Doing something and trying to get his team back in the game, and the Bears were down. Only to win on a last-second field goal where they shouldn't have been in the first place because J.J. McCarthy ain't it right now. I mean, he's still technically a rookie, but it ain't pretty out in Minnesota. But I'm starting to think it's divine intervention. Now, our Pope is a Bears fan, so there may be some truth to it. I don't know. What do you guys think in the comments? Who knows? But luckiest team. Every week it's going to be this team until they win a game. The Tennessee Titans lost a close one to the Houston Texans, maintaining their lead for last place in the NFL for that number 1 overall pick. Boy, this one's for you. Every week until they win, you know it's going to be the Titans. It's got to be the Titans because they suck. And for your sake, I hope they get the first pick. But finally, the last award, the Losing Fan Base Award, we're going to give it to the Miami Dolphins, who did not embrace the tank. We're also going to give it to the Kansas City Chiefs because, honestly, for the first time in 8 years, they actually look like a bad football team. And finally, this one hurts because it makes me the bonehead player of the week, doesn't it, too? HillTimeSports fans, because I was like, okay, Green Bay and Eagles, 2 top teams, gonna be a very good game. No, we got a 10-7 ball game, and I didn't record that segment because I was like, I'll record it early. Nothing bad's gonna happen. But who are your dumpster fire players of the week? Let me know in the comments. I'm at 152 subscribers. I'm trying to get to 200 subscribers at some point. I don't know when. Just along for the ride. I'm having fun doing this. Got dumpster fire awards, Eagles content, got power rankings, live stream. We live stream a lot here. But like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Stay blessed. Adios. Bye-bye.